our lesson for today, which is about heterogeneous and homogeneous mixtures. So let's start with a question. What material do we usually use in constructing infrastructures such as houses and buildings? Okay, let me see your guess. Okay, you're correct. We use steel bars and cement. So these two are examples of mixtures that are very important in our daily lives. So these two were actually made up of substances that are mixed together in order to perform function. So we're going to have now an activity wherein you're going to explore on those kinds of mixtures. The first activity is all about mixture of nuts. So this is just a simple one. Okay, so open a pack of mixed nuts and then observe the contents of the pack. And here's an example of the contents of the mixed nuts. Can you still recognize the components of the mixed nuts? Okay, so look closely into the picture. Yes, you're right. So you can still see some peas, some peanuts, and then some other components of the mix. So we have here another activity wherein you're going to have a mixture of two liquids. So the first one is a mixture of solids. So now we're going to discuss about mixture of two liquids. So in a glass, you're going to pour water until half filled and then pour some oil in the glass. So here's a picture of it and then observe what happens with the mixture. Did they mix? Okay, so you are correct. They are separated in the mixture. So you can still see here the oil on top and then the water at the bottom. What other mixtures that have visible parts? Can you name some of those mixtures that you can still see the visible parts? Yes, you're correct. So we have common things like salads and then some dishes that we eat at home, we can still see the parts or the ingredients. Okay, so a mixture in which you can easily distinguish the components or ingredients is called a heterogeneous mixture. From the word itself, heterogeneous mixture. Hetero means many, so that will give you a clue on its form or on its appearance. So there are still many. You can still easily see or identify the ingredients or the components within the mixture. That is why it is called heterogeneous mixture. Example of heterogeneous mixture is the mixed nuts and the halo-halo. A suspension, this is an example of a heterogeneous mixture. A suspension is a kind of heterogeneous mixture containing particles large enough for sedimentation. An example for that is water and sand. You can easily identify its parts if you're going to let it stand still. You can see the sand settling at the bottom. And that process is what we call a section. So now we're going to move on with activity 3, which is about water and mixture of water and vinegar. So here is the procedure. In a glass, pour some water, then add vinegar. Then observe the appearance of the mixture. Can you still see the water and the vinegar in the mixture? Yes, you are right. So we cannot easily see or we cannot see the vinegar and water that are separated in the mixture. They will really form a mixture that has only one appearance form. That is similar with making a juice. So let's say for example in this illustration, you can see here powder and the water mixed with the orange juice powder. You can see the result. It has only have one. A mixture that has only one form is called homogeneous mixture. From the word homo, which means one, you can have already a clue there that the mixture will only have one appearance. The component parts cannot be recognized anymore because the one part has already dissolved in the mixture. Solutions are mixtures in which you cannot see the components or ingredients. Example is dextrose, which is used in hospitals for patients rubbing alcohol, seawater, and fruits. The main component of a solution is called a solvent. It dissolves the solute. The dissolved additive is called the solute. So let's say, for example, in a juice, the water there is the solvent, and then the powder, the orange powder, is classified as the solute. In making juice, the water is the solvent, and the juice powder is the solute. Okay, so let's now have a drill. You're going to classify the given examples as heterogeneous mixture or homogeneous mixture. Okay, so we have here a coffee, a cup of coffee. What is it? Is it a heterogeneous mixture or homogeneous mixture? Yes, you're correct. That is a homogeneous mixture. Next, one of your favorite dishes, we have pinakbet, which is very filled with nutrients. Okay, it's classified as heterogeneous mixture because you can still see the component part. Next, clean seawater. Okay, you are correct. It has only one form or one appearance, so it's a homogeneous mixture. Next, gelatin. Yes, you're correct again. It's a homogeneous mixture. Another is spaghetti, one of your favorites. Okay, so it's a heterogeneous mixture. Soy sauce. Okay, it's a homogeneous mix. Soft drinks. Yes, it's a homogeneous mixture. Jar of candies. Yes, correct. That is heterogeneous mixture. And then how about your closet? Yes, it's a heterogeneous chocolate bar. Okay, correct. It's a homogeneous mixture. So thank you for watching and watch out for the next videos in science that we're going to have. Thank you.